Hello guys, and today's video is going to be drawbacks of being a quiet person. So obviously you know by this title I am quiet, and I have experienced many drawbacks of being quiet. Recently I've noticed more things, but I don't really know why, but maybe it's because it's the end of school nearly, but there are many drawbacks of being quiet as well as there being confident, but I've just come up with a video to show you some of the drawbacks I get with being quiet and some of the experiences I go through. So the first problem I get is being picked last when it comes to group works. So when the teacher says team captains, you instantly know that you are going to be picked last by the team captain, because normally the team captains are quite confident people who don't really recognise me. So being picked in teams can go a little like this. Now pretend these are my friends. I know they're teddy bears, but don't worry. But basically, just pretend that two of them get taken away into a different team. So let's just throw them over there. So they're in a different team now. And I could just be sitting here waiting for my name to be called, and the teacher can just completely forget that I'm actually here. And I could be sitting here like, right, I'm just gonna be sitting here now, like, and my team is like already gone off, so they're laughing at me, and it can be really embarrassing. And I don't really know, it can be really embarrassing just sitting here wondering when I'm going to be picked in a team, and when they finally notice me, I get put away from my friends, or I get put with my friend, and the team doesn't really want me, and they just want the friend, so it can be really annoying, but that is the drawback of being quiet, I'm afraid. Number 2, being called geek or nerd and getting asked to help the person. So I always get this in class. Everyone thinks I know what the answer is and I know what it is. Just because I'm quiet, they have like a thought that I'm really smart because I don't speak, which can be really funny. Teachers think this as well, but I'm not the smartest person in the world, nor will I ever be the smartest person. But it's quite funny to think that people think you're really smart just because you don't speak, and yeah. I've always noticed that and found it funny. Number 3, speaking to people who have a lot more confidence than you. Now I get this quite a lot, and the teachers always seem to partner me up or sit me with the louder people or people who've got more confidence. And it can be very awkward speaking to people. I mean, I'm not having anything wrong with speaking to people, but it can be very awkward when I don't know what to say or what they like speaking about, and it can just go from saying hi, how are you, to the person's going to their friend, I'm really rude. And I know it may come across as rude to many people, not being able to speak to them when they expect you to speak or anything like that, but it's really difficult to come up with a conversation when you really aren't very good at speaking to people as it is. Number 4, feeling like you're invisible. Now this can happen to a lot of people, not just saying it's the quiet people problem, but it can be quite a big problem for quiet people. Being invisible can go a little like this. So pretend that I'm walking along and I'm just walking there and someone just barges my shoulder like this, and I'm like, whoa, can you not see that I'm here? And I'm just like, this is really rude, and I just don't understand why people do it. Some people just sometimes like back onto me like I'm not actually there, like they don't notice that I'm there and they just walk back onto me. And I'm just thinking, just because I'm not making any noise doesn't mean you can walk into me like I'm not there. And I don't know if they don't notice or they don't realise, but it can be really a big problem when it comes to standing in corridors or walking into corridors and stuff like that. Number 5, being told that you're gay or a lesbian just because you hang around with a different gender or the same gender. Now I get this quite a lot, and I've noticed it a lot recently as well. I used to get it quite a lot, but not so much now. But in PE and in normal class, I can be called a lot of names such as gay girl, lesbian, all these kinds of names. I'm not going to really mention it on YouTube, but it can be really offensive, and it's not right assuming someone's sexuality just because they're quite close to someone or close to a group. And I don't really know why they do it. I'm not at all a lesbian, and even if I was, it wouldn't be a problem and shouldn't be presumed as a problem, but it can be quite offensive, and I don't think it's right doing that to people. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit short and there wasn't really many things to the video, but as you know, I am in my final year of school now and I don't have so many things to speak about in YouTube at the moment because I am focusing on my studying. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please give the video a thumbs up. And if you want a video in the future, please do request it down below. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.